starting to see the ground collapsing under my feet. I confess I'm safe.
All right.
Hello.
Do this first.
Yep.
Welcome everyone.
That was dead awful. Whew. But yeah.
This is our second attempt at this,
By the way.
by the way.
But yeah. Hi. Hey. I brought a Daniel this time. I want to start off saying my bad for the extreme delay. I think they got it. Yeah, sorry about the extreme delay after getting back and having to deal with house things and stuffs. It's just been rough. So I just got to sit down and edit the videos that I recorded yesterday to then do this today after 5 hours of cleaning this house. But yeah, let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video. We're going to talk to you about it, and you should be seeing it on your screen in the final edit as well. I'm going to play around with the audio, so sometimes you will hear what's going on in the video, depending, and sometimes it'll be probably a little bit lower, just so that you can hear us talking shit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the tour started here, actually, out of our house. Everyone met us here, and we took off to Jacksonville. We checked into the Airbnb, hung out for a little bit there, and then went to the venue.
Yep.
Yeah. Hung out there, and then nerfed around, man.
We nerfed it up, dude.
We nerfed everywhere.
Nerfing to it.
We nerfed all over the place.
And in the first video, we made a bunch of jokes about nerf words like Nerfland. New instead of Newfoundland, I was trying to say Nerf found.
Did you just bring up a joke of the last attempt?
The last attempt, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But I just wanted to, I wanted to fulfill you, and I wanted to.
In every way possible.
I wanted to fill you in.
We were saying that Nerfland wasn't near Iceland.
Yeah.
Because that would be silly.
Yeah. But yeah. So this first clip here is us basically doing a Nerf fight with the guys with Thomas and Mac from Cosmic Highway. Shout out to them. They were awesome. And Emmett and I were on the same team, and then Thomas and Mac were on opposing teams. And we kind of demolished them. Just want to...
just throwing that out there.
Just putting that out there. So they need to step up their fucking Nerf game up. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully they went and bought Nerf guns and figured it out. Because we're coming.
Because we're coming for you. So this is that video. I'm going to press play now.
Go, 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 go!
Of course, first thing you hear is Ellie yelling.
I had to tell you guys when to start. Hello. Emmett was saying he got him. I didn't think he did. But he got him again anyways. That was pretty quick.
That was very quick. Like sex.
With me. I wanted to make sure that the scream was really annoying.
Yep, this next little shot is a dart that we put on fire, and I'll pause that. That we lit on fire because...
who knows?
Because it wasn't working anymore. So Ellie, the arsonist that she is it arsonist?
I think so.
Is it arsonist?
Pyromaniac.
Is it arsonist?
Is it Arsenal?
No, that's
it's
a
not.
football team. That's a football team.
It's football.
Fucking Americans.
Of which I am one. Yeah, no. So Pepito got run over. That's what we.
That
called
was the name of the dart. By the way.
That's what that was the name of all the darts.
Pepito Juniors.
Pepito Junior, Pepito Junior Junior, and then Pepito Junior Junior Junior.
Yeah.
There was a lot of casualties.
But yeah, so if it fell, obviously after hitting one of the guys, square in the face.
It wasn't square in the face, man.
It didn't get picked up, and then someone ran over it. So Ellie thought it was a great idea to light it on fire like a crazy person.
Fire. I was telling him it was probably fine. He was like, no, it got run over. It's done. So I was like, well, just burn it.
Burn it to the ground.
He was calling it a Viking funeral.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Apparently they used to light each other on fire.
Like a bunch, like the cool guys that they are. So this
Nesquik.
This next clip is of us in the McDonald's drive-through. Wendy's drive-through.
God damn it.
Oh, fucking, I forgot.
McDonald's.
But you know, McDonald's is gonna give us that beautiful sponsorship that we.
They're not.
No.
They're not even going to know that this happened.
Nope. Unless
We tell them.
this happened.
McDonald's.
They just send back, what?
W-U-T. What?
What? So this is fun. This is like almost like this is a ridiculous. It was like the clip starts off with I'm gonna start it now. It starts off with Ellie zooming into a fucking store.
So I'm minding my own business in this drive-thru, and I'm like, that is an interesting array of things that I can pick up at this shop. You know, it just seemed kind of
falls.
kind of weird.
She almost knocked over the.
So I can pick up vitamins and wine in the same place.
And then she's just videotaping two people walking.
I'm not videotaping two people walking.
Yeah, you are.
Beer, wine, and cheese. That's what I was recording.
Yeah, and then you again pan towards them. You fucking weirdo.
I didn't mean to.
Let's see what we're saying here. Oh, this is when we're making that the herb joke.
There's an H there.
Yeah, there's an H.
Kenny, it's pronounced herbs.
Herbs.
Have you been pronouncing it herbs your
It's
entire life?
It's pronounced Herbert.
It's
Herbert.
pronounced-
It's Herbert.
If it's a name, it's Herb. Okay, I'll give you that much. As a noun, never mind.
Why are you having this conversation right now with yourself, dude?
It's actually the
I've
H
never
is silent.
confused
It's
it.
herb.
Emmett does not give a fuck about what we're talking about.
Oh God.
No, he doesn't.
No, it's
five.
one.
What time did he say it was?
5.
Well, he thought it was 5 o'clock in the morning. It was 12:40, 12:58. Aw, shit.
Found some cup holders.
We just got Q, so we're still figuring him out. Shout out to Q, man. He dealt with all of Daniel's farts.
When you said it, oh, that's not.
Wait a minute. That's a hashtag.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's not a dollar sign.
Made the grade. Isn't it bad?
This is what you do 1 o'clock in the morning on tour. You sit in a drive-through fast food restaurant.
Wait, Danny, go forward.
I didn't even realize. Like the first time we did this, I didn't even realize that I didn't
Oh, that you
drive
that you
forward.
missed.
Oh,
I knew what I was gonna munch on, dude.
I know what I mean.
I already know what I'm getting. I knew it.
Yeah, you just said it right
I
there.
know. I know. I just knew. That's how certain I was. That's what I'm getting.
So
I
when
like
we,
some chicken nuggets right now.
so this next clip, you explain why. I forget why you kept. Why did you keep this again? Explain why.
I just like the way it
You
looked.
just like.
And it says Miami, so it lets you know like where the fuck we're going. It was like
Yeah.
a 4.5 hour drive, man. It was rough. And then we stopped a million times because Emmett needs to pee like every 5 seconds of his life.
Yeah, I did too though. In his defense.
So
Not
don't-
every
don't-
second,
don't,
but-
don't defend him.
Okay. Shout out to Emmett. It's his
Happy
fucking
birthday.
Right there, buddy. If you're watching this, which you won't, because he just doesn't watch this.
He doesn't care. He cares enough to give me the camera though. So.
Yeah, this
Hey.
is his camera that you're literally watching.
You
it
could
on.
argue, you know what? He cares. He saw the first video. He said, "Holy shit, no way, not my band, not on my watch. Just use his fucking
Just
camera."
use this. Maybe he'll give it to us for his birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Take my camera. He'd never let us keep this.
No. Okay, so this is that clip then. I'm gonna.
Oh
start
yeah, it was
it.
just because I liked the way it looked. It wasn't a big deal. Now that you mentioned it, it's kind of weird. Don't
Well,
play it.
I'm gonna
Just don't
play
play
it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for burping in your ear. Okay, so then what was that? Okay, so now this is just as me. Okay, so still part. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. Me singing or us listening to the Pixies. Me being a silly goose rabbit.
4.5 hours in a car is too long.
Yeah. I was
You start
mentioning
going kind of crazy.
earlier that my I fucked up my legs. They're still fucked up from it, from just sitting.
It's because you sit retarded, dude.
I'm a big guy.
You do. I don't know why your legs were all the way over here to begin with.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm still fucked up from it, and I try to like play basketball and stretch out and stuff, and it still fucking hurts. But whatever.
It's going on tour is great. It
Shit's
is
hurting
because
right
it's just great. Getting a show outside of your city, outside of your state, whatever it may be, it's great. But it's hard work. It's hard work, especially when you have a job that's like, yeah, you can have the one day off, but I expect you here the next day. So you just have to deal with everyday life things in between, which makes it harder than it probably should be. But
yeesh.
But
so this next clip is after our Miami gig.
it was after the Miami gig.
Yeah, this is you want to go into that now?
We can.
So we're not gonna name the venue. You can do your research if you want. But we played at a venue, basically in a shopping mall, I would say. And the venue itself is set up in a way where it's cool. It would be cool to have bands in there. And it is cool, but they don't necessarily have a proper PA system for sound. Away from the mic. So basically, we had to run the sound there. We had to bring extra equipment as well. And then the owner, at the end of the day, still wanted to take money from the door. We had to provide the person to take tickets from the door.
Take ticket. The doorman. We had to provide
a doorman. We had to provide a doorman, provide sound, and book the bands. Everything basically. Pretty much everything.
He provided a space.
A space.
Yeah.
And I'm certain this person will never listen to this, but if he ever does listen to this, I'm more mad at the fact that the approach taken to book the gig, and this is if you're a musician and you're listening to this, just know right off the bat that if someone is going to email you a certain number of people that they're expecting you to bring as a minimum, and then they're flip-flopping on it, or not flip-flopping, but they're kind of just, they're not sticking to that because they're obviously just trying to get the most out of you. Like, for example, he told me that we needed to bring a minimum of 100 people to the show in order to make any money for the bands. He was saying that the rent for the place was $250. And now, mind you, again, this is a place that sells clothing. It's like almost like a retail store / cafe that sells beer. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And to add to that, 100 people don't fit in there.
100 people definitely don't fit in there.
There's just no way that 100 people could fit in there. Seating wise, everything. It's probably like at most probably like 75, and that would still be.
Yeah, and that's what we
pushing it.
Basically, that's what I just told him, like, hey, I don't even know. I'm like, I was honest. I was like, I don't think we can do that. Can we drop that down? And I said 75, and he said that's fine. And then I asked him, and as you should as well, is if we don't make the 250, are you expecting us to pay that? And he said no. So it's like, why then? Why all the other stuff? Why would you even say that there's a minimum if you're just gonna say no, like it's not a big deal about anything else?
Yeah, you mean like changing your mind so quickly about how important it is?
Yeah, exactly. So whatever. So that was like the first sign that this probably won't go well. Now the night itself was fantastic. We had Jacob George Band. They were great. We had Pavlov's Bell, who we played with for the first time. They were awesome as well. We also played with Moongazer again, and they were great too. Now, the bummer was we did start a little late, and here's my defense towards starting late. We got there at a decent enough time to where if the PA system was already set up and ready to go, we would have the show would have went on fine and smoothly. But it didn't. We had to set everything up. There was a mic that wasn't working. They didn't have enough XLR cables, which are the cables for the microphones, and the stands for the mics didn't have clips, so we couldn't clip the microphone into the stand.
Yeah, so there was the opening band was there before us, and then naturally, they're a band, so they know how it goes. They're trying to get on stage and set everything up, but they can't complete it because things aren't working, this and that. So we got there to have to finish the setup, which, I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean, that shouldn't be happening, honestly.
No.
Especially if you're as strict as they were about how about the time that it had to end.
Yeah.
It's like if you really want to stick to that, then you make it, easy, and you make it very possible for your bands to come in, play their set, and finish, and that just wasn't the case. It wasn't.
So the show started late. I think it started only like 20 minutes late though, or maybe 30 minutes. I don't know.
I think.
But yeah. So the show starts late. We play. We're the third band going up, so we start our set, and it's already getting a little close to 12. I think we started at like 11 something, and I was like, "Fuck, we're gonna have to shorten our set." So we did. We cut our set short, probably by like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And we let Moongazer come on after us. The owner comes up to me and says, "No one is buying any alcohol or beer, rather, like no one's purchasing anything at the bar. So we're gonna have to cut the night short."
He says that they get to play one song.
Yeah, he said they can play one song.
Crazy.
So I go, you can tell them that if that's the case. That you can tell them that, because it's to me it's ridiculous that he would be so strict. And mind you, he doesn't even stay till the end of the show to help pick up or anything. He literally, I'm certain this is what happened. He told his 2 employees that were, I think, under 22. One was like 19 years old or something like that. He puts the responsibility in their hands to close up the place and make sure that everyone's out and kick out the bands and stop the music and all that stuff, which is pretty fucked up in my opinion. Emmett brought up a really good point, and I have to agree with him. If I was the manager of that place or the owner or whatever, blah, 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 I would have let them go at 12 o'clock because he obviously told them that they're not being paid past 12 o'clock, and I would have taken care of it myself and let the night go.
Because then you don't have to worry about paying your employees at all.
Exactly. And the other thing, too, is that I would understand that if there was literally no one inside the place. But there was like 20 people sitting there listening to Moongazer.
Half of those people were at least buying one more drink.
For sure.
Like I certainly did.
So the guy, in my opinion, I think the guy was just being an ass to be an ass. But regardless, they go on and they play 2 songs, and we end up giving them, not that this matters, but I just, it was nice. We ended up giving them our half of what we made that night, so try to compensate for the fact that they had to cut their set short because, they're really nice guys, and it's like, I felt bad. I felt bad for them, so whatever, but that was the end of that.
So, yeah, after that, we went back to Kenny's.
And we did a little Nerf war.
We nerfed all over his house till 4 o'clock in the morning, where his mother had to restrain herself from coming downstairs and telling us to fuck off.
Yeah. So this is that clip here, which just started. So Ellie and I were on the same team the first round.
Yeah, this round was
which
same
I didn't
teams.
like. Not that I didn't like being on your team, but
teams in general.
Teams is not a good idea, I don't think. So there's
the space was too small.
Yeah. Someone shot though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was definitely Emmett.
Oh.
Because I think he might have seen me. I think I stuck my head out. He did. He did get us both. This was round 2. I'm telling her here. Like, I was just like, just pick someone and follow them. Okay, no.
We haven't started.
Nah, man, it's cool.
Okay.
Dude, Emmett got me. Emmett or Kenny?
I got you right there.
No. That's what I thought too. But later in the video, you hear it. I remember the shot. It was.
Oh, you got hit twice?
No. The shot when I got hit there, it was the nastiest freaking shot. I was like, "There's no way that shot's gonna land," and it hit me. I think it was Emmett. but I don't remember. We'll hear it at the end of the video. You win this round, though.
Emmett comes up from behind me, right?
No. Kenny's already out. You win this round.
I did? Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah. Because I know where Emmett is, and he's about to tag the... Oh, is he about to tag you, actually?
Dude,
Oh, no, yeah. Emmett wins this one. Emmett wins this one.
I'm so big. God damn it. Like, I would be a terrible military person.
I don't know. They
Oh, that's right, because I didn't know where he was. He scared me. He fucking scared me.
That's why I say he got all of us. He shot me. The shot he got off was so nasty.
Really, was it?
Because he was still all the way over there.
Oh,
He-
shit, wow.
He took the whole, like, I'm not moving approach. So I think he was by that table. And before he went into that nook, he literally shot me between, like, the wall and that pillar.
Uh-huh.
And literally just shot me. It was ridiculous. I was so pissed. Oh, this is another round. Dope.
Yeah, we're just going through these right now. We have not stopped it.
I offered Moncayo to play. She's like, no.
Where's everyone?
She's like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Was that you?
Yeah. It's a good little spot, I thought. That dude's been chilling there since 1980.
Yeah. Jenny. You guys gotta move. Oh, Kenny got me. Fuck.
Yeah, I remember.
Man.
You would think it actually hurt him the way he reacts.
I got him nasty. I think it's the next video.
Is there another one? Oh, yeah, there is another
But
one.
you can't see it, though. You just see him fall.
Yeah, I remember that.
Emmett on the fucking staircase.
That was
like a
out
piece
of bounds.
Shit.
That was out of bounds. God damn
Cheating.
it.
Oh, he hit me. Yeah, he was. Ellie.
Dumbass. And I missed. I literally
How
don't
did you miss it?
I literally don't know. I think my gun jammed. My
So
gun
the
jammed.
next video.
Yeah. This is the one I think you get him in, Kenny.
Let's see. Yes, is it?
I don't know. I just think.
You're gonna give your spot away.
He's such a cheater.
Yeah. He's trying to get me to tell him shit.
Yeah, I do hit him in this one, I think.
They could be
I don't know.
Oh,
Because I think you see me right here.
I think so.
not giving.
Oh, you hear me?
I was like, oh. Was that you or Emmett's? Oh, no, that is you. We switched guns.
Oh, that was back there. That's so
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Not this video then.
Kenny's out.
So I got him. And then, yeah, it's me against Emmett. Oh, this is the one I win.
Kenny's out.
Yeah, this one is the one that you
Yeah.
win. I was like, where'd they go? Oh. He tripped. He tripped.
Dude, I got him in the fucking ear.
Daniel's Victor.
Dude, you totally fell.
I don't think so, man. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, you heard him go, did you
Did
trip?
No, I fucking
You
got
totally
his ass.
tripped, no.
I don't think so, man. I really think
Yeah,
that I
no, you
did that on
tripped.
purpose.
Yeah, you tripped.
From my memory. Dude, I hit Emmett in the ear, dude.
In the ear?
Oh, so why is it just you recording now?
Dude, we were really drunk at the time. I don't remember why that ended up happening. I just ended up doing it.
Was it just you said you didn't want to? Oh, I hit him right here. Yep. You can hear it too.
Yeah.
That was a sick shot, bro.
Okay, all right.
That was a good shot.
There's movement.
And then I think because I saw Emmett, yeah.
No?
See, I said damn it there because he got me.
Like a
And then Kenny comes out and I start talking to him. No, you cut that clip. Okay. Okay, so now this is us at Brickle.
Yes.
Hey.
But so after that, we crash at your mom's, and then that's when we wake up at whatever fuck time, and then we get up, and then we figure we should go do something.
Yeah.
To show Emmett around, because Emmett has actually really not been to Miami, or the times that he has been, it was like come and go, basically. Because the last time we went down, we played at Jada Cole's, and he left that night after the show, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he left that.
Yeah,
night,
with Melissa. So yeah, we figured it would be a good time to show him around. So we decided to ride the metro into downtown Miami, basically, and wander. And it was fun because we went out at like 3 in the afternoon till like midnight. Long time.
Yeah.
Long time. What was that? 7, 8, 9 hours? 9 hours? Just hanging out.
Yeah, we
Miami.
hung out there for a fucking long ass
We
time.
didn't get mugged.
What?
I said we didn't
Why
get
would
mugged.
we get mugged?
Because it's Miami.
Yeah, but we were in Brickle, bro.
We moved from Brickell, actually.
We moved from Brickle?
Yeah.
What, to Wynwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not bad either.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. It looks cuter now.
It's a
though.
way nicer version of
you can
Ybor.
you can get mugged while looking at nice graffiti.
Yeah. I doubt that happens as often as it used to, though.
Oh, as much as it used to, I guess. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's pretty popping now.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
All right, so we're going to start this video of wine now.
Look at that. Those are the prices. 130 something. 149.
Hey.
Ugh, my bad. So this is the
That's
new
my
Brickell
mom. Shout
Center.
out to my mom. Yeah.
I'm zooming into your
No, she's fucking doing her hair.
She's like, oh, I'm on camera. What?
She's so
So this is the new Brickell Center, right? The
use the
Broom-
audio. I'm
new
thinking the
Brickell
best way
something.
to
Yeah, something center.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
So it's all like they got like a little Italian half of it, which is not half, but a little market or whatever.
Yeah, like
cute.
kind of like Amateur Works.
Yeah. I don't know why I zoomed into this.
I don't know. You use the zoom a little too much, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking me out with that shit.
I was mesmerized by how clear it was.
Where's the video quality?
Yeah, like when you zoom in, how it's like focusing right away. I guess that's how much I used crappy cameras. So.
So this is us with Serge walking back to the car.
I don't know. We're leaving somewhere in Wynwood.
Yeah. So we went
Probably
to
the
Wynwood. We
bar.
went to have beer at
the brewery.
at Concrete Beach.
Something like that.
Yeah, Concrete Beach Brewing. Which, if you're in Miami, dude, go. It's so fucking good.
Those beers
dude.
are fantastic.
So good. I had the mussels from Brussels beer, which was a porter, and it has like a hint of mussels in it. And you're like, at first thought, you're like, that sounds gross, but it was actually super fucking tasty, man.
I think that sounds pretty gross.
It was. She tried it and she liked it.
I'm
She doesn't
talking
like
shit.
seafood.
I'm talking shit.
It was good, right?
It was good, but I did start getting that whole fishiness afterwards. But
Yeah, whatever.
I
dude.
just washed it down with 50 other beers. Obviously,
It was delicious.
it was deloish.
It was delush. But anyways, I think this is us with my boy Serge. Shout out to Serge, Sergio Rubio. And I think we're walking back to his car right now, which we were pretty inebriated. Not Serge, but we were.
We're
Serge
responsible.
was the designated driver, so he did not get inebriated. Here we go.
What was the taco place?
Emmett got pretty fucked up.
I mean, as he should have.
Yeah.
I don't know where we were going.
Yeah, I don't even remember you filming this.
I know because of the next clip.
Oh, okay, you were behind us, that's why.
He wants a caca taco.
Caca taco.
Wait. What does he want?
You sound drunk, dude.
What does he want? What does he want?
There's a
Make some homemade caca tacos.
some homemade caca tacos. That's good shit.
We're not gonna get run over, that's for sure.
Dude, you could have like. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. You can see some of the cool shit.
Because look what she has in her hand.
You were
Dude,
literally
we
asking.
look like we're some fucking tourist, bro.
You were literally asking for the camera as it was in my hand, and
Oh,
that's how
really?
I know that you were messed up.
Okay.
So anywho, so we reach Serge's car. We're leaving back to Miami Lakes, and this is what Emmett decides to let us know.
That's
What?
right. I'm white. Did you not know?
I'm white.
I'm
Mayonnaise is
See
spicy.
what happens when
waiting. He just kept that.
So this is on the we get cut off, of course. Naturally, you don't have the full Miami experience unless you get cut off. Emmett flips this guy off. I actually muted the audio.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
because I didn't want to. I already knew I wasn't going to use that for sure. But yeah, cops, fun. Emmett
And
yells
Emmett-
out obscene things.
No, you're not even gonna say what he said.
No,
okay.
of course not. We are classy here.
Okay. All right.
Poor Emmett, him being inebriated. It's not him, you know.
I see what
It's
you're
not
saying.
his. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
He wasn't himself. So these are some nice shots.
Oh, we're listening. Oh, shout out to fucking Blonde Gentleman right there on the music.
Dang, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that.
Oh, come on, dude.
Well, because now it's just wind. I can't really use that
Oh
audio.
yeah, but you can use us talking right now.
I mean, I will, but then they're still not listening to the video.
Yeah, you definitely don't need this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't need this audio for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like including what you just said. So now you ruined the podcast too.
No.
So yeah, this is on the way. This is on the Palmetto. No.
No, it's 95.
As it's on the floor. Just letting you know how wrong you are, Elizabeth. Yeah, this is 95. We're heading back. It was Sunday, and that was honestly, I would have to say, the weirdest part about hanging out there, because it was packed, but then at the same time there were like moments where you're like, oh, where is everyone? It's like, oh, it's Sunday. People are probably getting ready for the week, like we did.
You know what I like about doing this is that people, if you're watching on YouTube, you won't necessarily have to be talking, because you should be watching the video. That's the point of this.
Is it?
Yeah, so we don't have to be like, we don't have to fill up space.
No.
with
It was
audio.
nice, so here we are. I think this is already on 826.
826.
Yeah. I think we're close to your mom's place already. Emmett was knocked out. I actually was nice, and I left out clips of him just completely knocked out. But at the end, what I'm gonna do, okay, I took a picture. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you
You're
Emmett
gonna
knocked
edit
out.
that in there?
I'm gonna add this photo in. He doesn't know.
So yeah, he's not gonna watch this.
He's not. It's the best part about it.
For the next clip, or for the next show rather, after. So Sunday we hung out in Miami. We didn't have a show or anything like that.
Yeah, so we did this.
So on Monday we left to St. Augustine.
Yep.
And we played at Sarbez in St. Augustine with Lassiu and the Best of Cynthia. Shout out to Lassiu for booking us, and shout out to the Best of Cynthia for hearing them for the first time. They were pretty cool. But yeah, so this is some shots of the place. That place is fucking cool, by the way. So hopefully we get to play there again. But
Yeah,
here,
the place was pretty cool.
yeah, here we go.
It was fun. It was a chill place to be 4 hours of your day at.
You took out the audio of this too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Not really.
nothing's happening. But I
you
guess it's just
didn't.
lowered. But yeah, how long did we hang out there for?
You said you didn't get any shots of this.
He didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't.
How long did we hang out there for?
For a long time.
Right?
For
It was like 4 hours.
Before we played, or
Yeah.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It was like 4
I thought you were saying we were only there for 4 hours. Yeah.
No. Like before, we were there for like 4 hours, and then we played, and then we had to go. They had like a arcade part 2. So like, if you thought that first shot was like, oh, that's cool, it's like, no, psych. There's more.
Oh, I think I remember what you said. You said that you didn't get shots of
The other
The other
venues.
venues. That's right. This place was fucking cool, man.
Yeah, we didn't get to play any of it because it's like I didn't want to be rude and not watch the other bands, obviously.
Well, we could have played though beforehand.
Yeah, no, but we ended up talking to Lassiu, hanging out with
Eating.
them too, eating, yeah,
Drinking.
a lot of drinking. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I definitely recommend going there
for sure.
if you haven't. Okay.
Yeah, and then we
Is that the
played
end of
and
it?
we had a yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll scroll down. Scroll over actually.
Scroll over.
No, but that definitely was the last one.
Sweet.
But yeah. So we played, we packed, we watched, we tried to watch the majority of last year's set because they took, they took the, I don't want to say L, but they were like, we'll go last, and they rocked it, man. They were solid, and it was good to see them. We packed everything, and then we had to head back. We got back to Tampa around 3:30, 3:40. Kenny literally had to go back down because he had class the next day. Because, again, it was a Monday, so the next day was Tuesday. So, literally, we got back to Tampa Tuesday. He had to drive down. Daniel had work at 6:30. He works like an hour away from where we live, so...
No, it's 30. It's like 30 minutes away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We moved closer now. I had work at 9. Emmett drove, so he was up the whole time, and I stayed up with him. And it was rough. The next day, I was like a zombie.
Dude, it's weird because there's I honestly feel. Remember that day that I told you not to tell me what time it was, like when we fell asleep. I honestly feel like not knowing the time actually helped the next morning. Like I kind of tricked my brain into thinking I got more sleep than I did.
You mean that night though? When we got back? Or?
No.
Okay,
I guess when I totally went on a tangent, but knowing the time, like for example, only got like 2 hours of sleep that night, and I felt it. Like the next day was pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. I had to drink a lot. I had to consume a lot of caffeine. So yeah, basically I had a shitload of caffeine. And I got through that day. That was a rough. You know what's funny too is that when I got home, I wasn't as tired anymore.
I napped.
Yeah, you did nap.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
No idea. I was napping. There's no way of me
What was I
knowing
doing
what it was.
before you went to sleep?
You were just sitting there, menacingly.
No, I wasn't. Don't make me sound like a fucking freak. Just sitting there, just staring.
Menacingly.
I was just staring into the abyss.
I don't know. I don't
Look at
remember.
Pam. Look at Pam.
Oh, I wish I could show you Pam right now.
You could.
I guess I could.
No, don't do it. Though.
No, I'm not gonna.
She looks like she's like intently listening to us.
But it's also the most uninteresting thing she's ever heard.
Take a photo or something with your camera, and then you
Dude,
can.
my camera sucks though.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah. But yeah, when I got home, I definitely, it wasn't even that long of a nap. I just needed, like, the way that I feel like is sometimes like my brain just needs to shut down. Like my brain is like, I am done thinking for you and what to do. But I got home, I napped, and then what did we do after that? I don't know. It was just
I don't
rough.
remember.
It was rough, dude.
Yeah, people like my mom was saying how we're fucking crazy for driving from Jacksonville to Miami to St. Augustine, and if you don't know, Jacksonville is like 30 minutes away from St. Augustine, so it is kind of crazy that we did that, but we do it for the love of it. We're not doing it for the money. We didn't really make a ton of money, obviously, or anything like that, but we enjoy, like, honestly, I love traveling, first of all, although the conditions, because of that's the one thing I need to work on is when we stop somewhere, like stretching or something, because that would be my only downside to this is that there's no workout involved, and I've been playing a lot of basketball, so that helps like my just
Traveling,
like how I feel.
traveling in a car is rough.
Yeah.
If we could do a bus or flying would obviously be, I would say, the easiest way to travel to the next place, but it's just like, who in the heck would freaking spend that money to fly from Jacksonville to Miami to to St. Augustine? I mean, I think even pretty famous bands would probably just get on a tour bus and just drive it.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty ridiculous. So I don't know, the car ride is definitely rough. I would say for the people that think that touring is glamorous all the time, I would just be like, just think of that, because I don't know exactly, but I would say from Tampa to Jacksonville, it's like 100 miles, something like that. because if from Tampa to Oviedo is 100 miles, then Jacksonville is probably more. And then from Jacksonville to Miami, it's 4.5 hours. So Tampa to Miami's 300 miles. So Jacksonville's probably like 450 or something like that. To then drive back to St. Augustine. I mean, we drove probably close to 1,000 miles in 3 days. So it's a lot.
Yeah.
We all had to drive, and we all had to. Emma drove the least. Bastard.
Fucking asshole.
But you know, it's something to consider. That's all.
No, I mean, look, at the end of the day, do you love doing it?
Yes.
You know, I do.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, the set, like, I think all 3 sets were really good. I think maybe one was like a little shaky, but we still got positive reviews of it or whatever from the people that listen. But the funny thing is that all the outside stuff was I guess the things that that I personally focused on the most. You know, I didn't really like the set was just the set was just a set. Like, it was, they were great is what I'm trying to say, but it's not like that wasn't the primary focus of, I guess, when I look back on things.
No.
Because it's like we've played these songs so many times and stuff like that, and you know, it's like the new experience in reality is the traveling and the places and the people that you meet and all, and I love that. I love that aspect. Like, don't get me wrong, the music is also swell. It's fun. Swell. I sound like a fucking 1930s fucking old person.
It was swell.
They're still great, but I guess I like relish in listening to other bands. And
I relish in your wit.
And listening to the other bands, meet the new places and stuff like that, and the scenery. I love that aspect. Like,
I'm gonna say too, like, when you're the one that books the show, which we did for the first 2, you take a lot of ownership in that. Like, you're like, I want the bands that I invited to have a good time, to be taken care of, and so on. And that also adds something where you're not really thinking about the fact that you're about to get up there and play. That also, what helps with that as well is obviously, like, we practice the songs. Like he said, there's songs that we've played for a long time, but your focus is kind of elsewhere, which is why we did what we did for Moongazer. We were like, you know what, that was really inconvenient. We're really sorry. Just know that it was something out of our control. So I'm going to try to take care of you like this. So your focus is just not really in your set. It's about the other little things that are happening.
Being a good host.
You're essentially an event coordinator, and that's a lot of work.
Yeah. So, it's a lot of work if you care. If you don't care, then you would just show up, play, and then not even
probably
talk to people.
leave.
Yeah.
So,
but that's not how we like to do things. Like, we want to build friendships with these people. We want to have, long relationships with these bands, and that's I love it, man. Like, why wouldn't you? If you were if you were a comedian, if you were anything else, why wouldn't you want to be like make friends with other musicians that play great music and stuff like that? Like, it just makes sense, It's like you want to make the community that you're in bigger, so better, exactly. And support. You want to support everyone. That's a big thing. Like, tonight we're gonna go support a couple friends of ours. We're going to see Phantom Funk and Viewers Like You. I mean, those are friends of ours, and we're gonna go see them at the Benz. So fuck yeah. So I mean, I guess this is a kind of, it's like both. It's like both of our thing, but it's like half the podcast and half your thing.
It was interesting to do it this way. To be perfectly honest with you, I know that I mentioned in the last video that I was going to bring you the clips, which you're going to see. But to be perfectly honest with you, when I said that, I didn't really know how I was going to do it. And then we got here finally, and we started talking about it, and this seemed to be the most logical way of doing it, where it kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone kind of thing. So hope you enjoy it. I'm going to work on making sure that your viewing experience is good. It's going to be rough. We had to stop a couple of times, but again, this was the first time we did it. I think we know now a little bit better how to make this work. So yeah, catch you guys in a bit.
Yeah. So before we go, for sure.
That was awkward.
Why?
Because I wrapped it up. And I forgot that we were gonna do this.
Yeah. So before I go, we're just gonna plug some dates, even though literally anyone that listens to this will not be going to these shows.
Not
But
all.
hey, you do it just because you should.
Actually,
Well, maybe
what
if we
what if one of our 75 subscribers is in North?
73 subscribers.
Damn it! Is in South Carolina, North Carolina,
Or
Atlanta.
what if we post this on Instagram and tag, like North Carolina, South Carolina, and someone watches it and is like, oh, that was good. Like, I want to see their music now.
Who knows?
Anyway, fuck you. So South
You
Carolina,
suck.
we're playing February. God damn it. Let me do my plugs now.
You suck.
Oh, man, I could totally say something fucked up right now.
Oh man, don't do it.
I'm not going to. Pam. So February. I like this better, by the way, with the video aspect, because people like. I feel like you get to see the rawness. You know.
Do you think that people think we sound too harsh
Probably
on the podcast, and then if they saw us, they would be like, "Ha, that was funny."
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know though. Do we talk like that to each other on the podcast? Oh yeah, we have actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway,
She's right. February 21st. All right, are you ready? I'm gonna go into my radio. February 21st. House of Eyes.
That's a movie trailer. That's no
Okay,
radio.
so that's a movie trailer. Then. February. Fuck. February 21st. Why am I doing the points?
I don't know. Because you have a camera in front of you now, and you're like, I have to.
Yeah, you have to point at it. February 21st, House of Eyes playing at Tin Roof in South Carolina, Charleston, with Pierce Alexander.
Who says South Carolina, Charleston? You say the city first. Florida, Miami. Florida, Tampa.
Charleston, South Carolina, with Pierce Alexander and In Vinegar. February 22nd. I don't know the city. I don't know the fucking city.
Charlotte? Is it Charlotte?
Maybe Charlotte, North Carolina.
Damn it. Okay, no, we're gonna have to do these plugs elegantly.
No.
I will
Keep
leave
this
some.
in. This
I
is
will
funny.
leave some of them in, but no. But I want people to catch what we're doing, dude.
All
Come
right,
on, that's
fine.
responsible. Hold on. Oh my god, that was too funny. In South Carolina, Charleston. Who says it like that? We're playing in Florida, Miami. Okay, so February 22nd, Tin Roof in South Carolina. Damn, these don't have the cities. I was looking at the cover photo.
Oh, no, that's wrong anyway.
It is?
21st is South Carolina.
That's what I said. 21st Tin Roof, South
No, you
Carolina.
said 22nd.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, and we recorded it, so
We recorded what?
you saying that, so you
I
can't
know
be
we
like,
recorded that. Okay, so.
do you though? Look up Skylark Social Club.
Oh, wow. That's totally what I was doing.
Rosetta Stone is what you're gonna say.
Yes.
That's totally
It
Rosetta
is
Stone.
Charlotte, North Carolina. It is.
Charlotte? Okay, so February 22nd, Charlotte, North Carolina. We're playing with Aha Coma, Nevernauts, and Couch Surfer. Be there or be square. February 23rd, Punk Black Festival, Union Station, Atlanta, Georgia. The only people that I remember that we're playing with is Samurai Shotgun.
We will tag the other ones in the
We will
description.
tag the other performers. I don't know if it's all bands. It might not be. I think it might be some
Actually,
hip-hop
yeah,
artists.
that is true.
Yeah.
Because he, Mateo, shout out.
Shout out to Mateo, bro. We need to get him on this
Hook
bitch.
it up. Yeah, but he did mention the fact that it is not just music in general in this festival or this event that he does. He mixes it up. So it's art, poetry, whatever it may be, on the
For
same night.
Minorities.
Yes.
That's the main
Yes.
thing is it's a festival for minorities, which
Good thing we got Emmett.
I like the fact that they have something like that, and I'm glad that they're not excluding any white people, because there's obviously white people performing in the bands and stuff like that. But I definitely like the idea that you're trying to put a spotlight on, you know, bands that are predominantly minorities. And if you don't know, hopefully this doesn't turn you off, but us three are Hispanic. Yeah. I'm Cuban. She's Colombian. Kenny's Puerto Rican.
Oh my God, my father would be very disappointed. I am Colombian, Ecuadorian.
And I'm Puerto Rican Cuban, technically.
Get it together, dude.
Kenny is Puerto Rican. Emmett is a white guy.
Who cares? Where
As you
he's
saw
from?
earlier. Australian, though, so he's an immigrant, technically.
Oh, that's mean. I said, who cares?
I love you, Emmett.
cares?
Happy birthday, bro.
Fuck
Anyways, thanks, guys. Hope you... This is going to be like a half... Like the challenge and podcast in one, so...
Yeah. So we're going on tour next week. So I'm definitely recording what song I'm doing at the end of that video. Like I said, it was supposed to be this video, but then again, I realized it would be another week of me knowing and not being able to post videos because we leave on Thursday.
Maybe we can get the
crazy.
band to help choose a song.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.